Hello. I believe that we might be live. If you can hear me right now, we might have lost everybody because we had to start a new link. We're not exactly sure what happened, but technical glitch, but the show must go on. So welcome back to episode 17 of Bank to the Future Live. The first one cut out rudely, and we're now back online. So I'm just going to continue through some of the portfolio news, and hopefully we haven't lost you all. I think some of our community managers are going to make sure that the link is shared for anyone. I think we could put the link to the new video on the old video, and we'll just carry on. Don't know if I'm talking to myself, but we'll just continue. So I'm just going to share my screen, and Irvin will let me know if we have any more hiccups. And I think Irvin's going to try and recompose and try and find some questions that might have come up, and the show will just carry on. So I was going through the Coinbase wallet integration. I was going through the USDT on Ethereum integration on Bank to the Future wallet. Now I'm going to cover some of the portfolio news. First thing is that Bitwage, who's one of our portfolio companies, we invested in the seed round. They've now made it so that companies can now pay their staff using ETH and automate the whole payroll process using ETH. So great to see that it's expanding the product. Also, we can see, beware of this one. Many people were saying that Telegram's about to do a public sale. From we can tell, there was no official confirmation from the Telegram team. And it looks like somebody that invested in the Telegram token sale, one of the larger investors in Korea, is now just flipping some of their tokens. And it looks like, or it was reported, like it was Telegram doing a public sale for their Gram tokens. So that's not an official token sale as far as we can see. I think the next is that they're in testnet right now, and they're looking to launch their main net before they start selling anymore, or if those tokens get released into the market. What else have we got? Another news, a press release from Coinbase, one of our portfolio companies. They're now expanding their Visa debit card across Europe. So that is a way for you to spend your cryptocurrency. Another announcement from one of our portfolio companies, two of our portfolio companies is involved in this. Coinbase, is their custody service, is now supporting the BCAP blockchain capital security tokens, which use the securitized protocol, which is another one of our portfolio companies. So great to see custodial solutions being supported using the securitized protocol. Another news announcement that we had was related to one of our, but it was interesting to see that the Reserve Bank of India denies any involvement in what was reported as a cryptocurrency ban. So it seems like there's a little bit of uncertain. Hopefully we'll get some more clarity because we're not sure of the state.
Simon?
Yep.
Your video is cutting in and out again. It's a bit laggy.
I should be screen sharing. Am I screen sharing, or is it my voice?
Yeah, you're screen sharing, but the video is cutting in and out.
Okay. Sorry with all the technical issues. I know that we're having a satellite installed at the moment to make this all better, but seems to be something going on here. Also, I'll just carry on. Some of the stolen Bitfinex hacked BTC were on the move, so people are using analysis. And one of our upcoming deals, CoinFirm, is being a tool that's being used in order to track some of those stolen Bitcoins. So CoinFirm has launched a service that helps retrieve stolen Bitcoin and integrates with law enforcement, so that when somebody has Bitcoin stolen, they can actually have a service and a way for monitoring those, so that they can try and retrieve those. And very topical with Bitcoin BTC on the move at the moment from the Bitfinex hack that occurred. So we were following that story. And some new blogs. I think there were some things on the blog. One of them was related to, we created a little guide to everything you need to know about BnkToTheFuture tokens. And we'll also be launching in the coming weeks a little mini site of information for also some of our Korean community and China community. And we'll be getting some of these blogs actually translated so that we can start to gradually make it more easier for some of our international community members. And also the Bitfinex IEO platform, which was TokenX. They did their first IEO today, which was for Ampleforth, and I think it sold out in seconds. So great to see the progress that's being made with some of our portfolio companies. And so that's all the news that I'm going to cover right now. But if we do have any people remaining after the technical issues, let's see if we can pull up some of those questions, and hopefully the internet is not causing too many issues, in which case we'll just close it off without questions. So how do you think we're doing, Irvin? Do you think things are working at this stage, or people are saying that it's not working?
I've asked them and no one's answering. We got 9 people on the live chat, and I
Okay,
got
so we
2
lost all of our
questions.
viewers.
Sorry?
Okay, so we lost all of our viewers. Should we try and pick out some Q&A? I think we've got approximately, after the technical issues, about 10 minutes left. If not, we can just wrap it up here, pick it up next week, and put it off to a bad technical week this week.
I managed to get 2 questions from the live chat earlier. So
okay, let's just take those last 2 questions, and hopefully it's more than just me and you.
Sure. So first question would be, what do you think will happen if the FDIC rule on knowing the movement of each token?
The FDIC, I'm unfamiliar with the FDIC rule in terms of how it relates to that. Sorry, don't understand enough about the question to be able to answer that one. I'll have to pass on that one. I think it might be referring to maybe deposit insurance or something like that. In which case, I'm not aware of any cryptocurrency services that are FDIC insured. What that means essentially is that when you use the banking system, it's actually propped up by another Ponzi scheme called so it's a Ponzi scheme that's guaranteed and backed up by another Ponzi scheme called deposit insurance. And unfortunately, these are probably bankrupt insurance schemes. But what they say is that if the banking system collapses, we guarantee a certain level of deposit, and it's a depositor's insurance. And it keeps the banking system alive while they create more reserves than they actually have. But essentially, I'm not sure how FDIC insurance might relate to any of these services. Typically, it doesn't apply, but I don't have enough details on the question to be able to answer that with an accurate answer.
Okay, so the next question is, what do you think about FATF guidelines?
Probably something else that's not related. Not sure exactly that question. Maybe I don't think the person that asked the original question would be here to give us more details of how that relates. So pass on that one, unfortunately, and probably going to be closing it off. Maybe there is one question that I can answer, or is that all we got?
Let me just get one question from last week's live stream.
I think we'll probably just close it off there. We think we've been plagued by technical issues. So sorry for those issues. Not sure what happened. We'll make sure it's probably the curse because Famida wasn't here to help us today. But we'll try and figure out what happened here. And next week we should be back with hopefully our satellite connection. So hopefully these issues won't occur again. But that's going to do it for another episode of BnkToTheFuture Live. This is episode 17 of BnkToTheFuture Live. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. check out our Twitter if you want to get our attention. Use hashtag BFLive. And maybe we can take some questions maybe in the Telegram channel, which is at BF_token in Telegram. So I'm going to close out now, and thank you, Irvin, for stepping in. You had a difficult time, but you recovered us, and we did actually manage to get back, but I think it threw us all. So that's going to do it for episode 17 of Bank to the Future Live. Thank you.